was a temporary power outage. Happened right in the middle of my stream too. Went right in the middle of my stream. Oh boy, and I was just paying tribute to Stallone. To Sylvester Stallone and everything like that. Yeah, I know. It just was a power outage that happened only for like a minute. And then everything came back on. You know what I mean? And it's like everything went blowing down, and so did my Wi-Fi. So, and there's no bad weather going on. The weather's pretty clear, so I don't know what's going on here. No bad weather. Well, if it was, the power outage was pretty quick. It So that was interesting. That was an interesting thing that happened. Yeah, the power outage. I was paying homage to Sylvester Stallone when this happened. Like, poof, everything went down. I had to get my emergency lantern, but only for a minute. Hello, Miguel. Jeremiah. Hello, Jeremiah. No, I can't say that's what was going on, but it was weird how it was a temporary power outage when I was talking about Sylvester Stallone, how much I like him. Thank you, Layla. Yeah, I was just talking about, paying tribute to a childhood hero, a person that I respect. No, Irish lies. It's an American flag. You look more like Rick James than an Egyptian. I'm Rick James, man. Yeah. I'm an Egyptian. I was born and raised in New York. That's like saying I'm Australian, but I was born and raised in the United States. Yeah. Good for you. I can't. You're from Brazil. Okay. Well, she looks pretty dark-skinned to be an Egyptian, to be honest with you. Probably not, Tim Bob. This is not a musical stream. But okay, let me explain to you something. Yes, there were blacks in Egypt, okay? In the later kingdoms, but the original Egyptians were brown. They were brown. And a lot of the first kingdom DNA found out there was Greek in the DNA. So, yeah. Yeah. How do you do, Miguel? All right. We're back online. So true, Mr. Will. Okay, I'll check it out if you're an Egyptian or not. Okay, you're an Egyptian, you're an Egyptian. I don't care, okay? I don't care if you're a Martian. Now let's just get on with it, okay? Funny bullfrog. Damn. Oh boy. Doing good, Mr. Will. I love to learn about history, Mal. Good for you, Miguel. All right, I played a few songs that were around the original stream's theme, which was basically basically paying homage to a childhood hero of mine, a man that I still respect because I don't respect most celebrities that were my childhood heroes. Very few. But Stallone is the one that's true to that is honest, and forthright. Not much is new. I'm dealing with. I did some Christmas shopping and did some all that. You know what I mean? Thank you, Miguel. Good for you, Mr. Will. Yeah. Yeah, I don't I don't know, but just keep that one to yourself. I would say that, you know what I mean? Miguel. Thank you, Grizz. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, you know, it's like bullfrog, bullfrog. We don't know who these people are in the chat. They say there's that, you know, the thing is, you got to look at this, bullfrog. The people in this chat here are talk to me, and the thing I see is like this. Most of them are not who they say they are. And so you just got to basically roll with the punches. You know what I mean? You have a point there, bullfrog. How's everything where you moved to? All right. You know, being part Irish, maybe I should get a shillelagh. Because I'm part Irish, you know. I got something like a shillelagh in the next room. But anyway, I'm paying tribute to to Stallone. You got that right, Iron Man. Oh man. You know, I was able to see, for the British people out there, I was able to get a clip of some British television show called The East Enders. And there was a scene in that show that made me laugh my ass off. It was supposed to be dramatic, okay? Okay, it was supposed to be like a dramatic scene about knife crime, I guess, in the UK. I don't know. But, and what it was is basically, let me get a knife here. Let me get my ass a knife. Shall we? Make it a simple one. Okay. Cold Celeste Cave will do. There was this bully kid, right, and his friend who lured this kid into a trap, you could say, okay? One of their bully victims. They humiliate this kid constantly, right? And what happens is try to make this thing look dramatic, right? Right? And he pulls out a kitchen knife. Well, this isn't a kitchen knife, right? A kitchen knife that was about a little bit, a kitchen knife that was about this length. It wasn't even as long as this knife. It was about almost as long as this. You know what I mean? By comparison, I mean, it's like what? Okay. Oh, and that's very true, bullfrog, and that's why I'm laughing at it. And so what happened is he pulls out this knife and so I'm not gonna take this anymore, right? That something like that kid was saying. The smaller kid was saying to the bully, "What you gonna do with that? What you gonna do with that?" Right? It's like, and basically what happens is he puts the knife in his backpack, and then he tries to walk away, and the kid tries to stop him, pushing him, and he takes the backpack and swings it at him. Apparently the knife was sticking out in the backpack and stabs him in the shoulder, and he acts like, you know, he acts like he got shot. He was like in the shoulder right here, right? It's like, he's like, "Oh, you shanked me! You shanked me! You shanked me!" I'm like, I've been stabbed, people. I was stabbed in the chest. Okay? Mm. That is not how you react to a stab wound, especially here, okay? It was just right here is not a fatal wound, okay? Oh boy, Wyatt. So this whole scene was hilarious because I've actually been stabbed in the chest with a tin broomstick handle, right? So I was actually stabbed. Okay. And the way he reacted to being stabbed in the shoulder with a knife about this long, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, I mean, it's like, it was hilarious because he acted like he got shot and he was like over dramatic. Oh, you shanked me! You shanked me! I can tell you when I got stabbed, it didn't register to me. It stopped me, but I didn't go, oh, you stabbed me! Oh, you stabbed me! It's like, whoa. Yeah, this kid acted like he got shot. I'm like, this is how overly, and they probably made this dramatic scene, like, it was hilarious. I know that, Bullfrog, but it's the way it was depicted. They were trying to make this dramatic scene about knife crime, about, I think, in the UK, because they took away all the guns. You know what I mean? And it just turned out to be just funny. You know? That's funny. Hello, Galaxy Eyes. But yeah, it was overly dramatic, and they were trying to make a very special episode or some bullshit. And it was like, it turns out that it was just hilarious. It was like, what the? Because, you know, like I said, I've been stabbed, and it was never like that. But yeah, let's move on, shall we? Interesting, Bullfrog. Look. It wasn't that thing at all. So true, Wyatt. So true. Now, I will say this. Here's the thing. Like I said before, where he was stabbed was important to me because it was just above the shoulder here. Now, this is not fatal, okay? This area, you're not going to kill someone if you stab someone there, especially with the length of the knife that he was using. It was a kitchen knife, a very small kitchen knife about this size. It was not going to cause that much damage. I'm sorry to hear that, but Wyatt is a knife maker, so he knows about knives, and I know something about knives because I use them, but I don't make them. But I do respect the craft of knife making, of blacksmithing. I respect the craft of that, of making a knife. You know, making that very important tool. That was the most important invention, in my opinion, that man has ever invented to protect himself and everything like that. To a certain extent, yes. The fact that he was only stabbed one, it depends on how many stab wounds you take. Okay, lethality depends. Okay, it's not like a bullet, right? Like a bullet will, can kill you once, right? But how many stab wounds you take is an important variable, okay? If you take one stab wound to a non-vital area, yeah, you're not going to die. You know what I mean? Oh, that's awesome. For me, karambits are not my thing, Bullfrog, but God bless you for using them. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope you went to the hospital. No, you're not. But you have to understand, when I got stabbed, I was 15 years old, living in a bad neighborhood. So, well, like I said, this show was basically a UK show, and in the UK, most people don't have guns. Okay, so Pancho Villa. You're a tough guy. I never went. Here's the thing: when I got stabbed in the chest, I never went to the doctors. It healed on its own. I was perfectly fine. Stabbed me right in the pec here. Never went to the doctors. Perfectly fine. You know what I mean? So yeah. Now, okay, when it comes to knives, it depends on the length of the knife. Let's say, you know, like, this knife particularly, you'll have to, if you want to take let's say you want to defend yourself, let's say you're a psycho, hypothetically, you got to do multiple stabs and vitals. There are instant kills. For example, the carotid artery, the throat. You slit the throat, you stab the carotid artery. You ready? Yeah. You stab it, let's say, here in the middle of the sternum. For the stomach, you're going to have to carve it out a little bit. But that's how you're going to, for this particular knife. But, yeah. But for a more lethal knife, I would say, length. This one will definitely, when stabbed in center mass, will come out the other end. So this one will probably be a little bit more lethal because of the length of it and the wideness, the width of the blade. It's not plastic, it's steel. The handle is plastic, a hard plastic, but no, it's steel. I've chopped bottles with this. That's awesome. Cold Steel SRK. That's awesome. You got one. Cool, bro. It's not, Poncho. You want to volunteer for a stabbing? See how much of a kid's toy it is then. But I'm just joking with you, Poncho. Oh boy. Well, let's show you that this is real. Alright. Yeah. It's quite real. Anybody else want to call it a toy now? It was not a setup. It's quite real. No, it's not. That's paper shredding sharp. You think it's real, but you think it's not real? That ain't no trick. I've literally cut pumpkins with this. Okay? It's quite real. It's got a mirror polish though. I've cut through pumpkins. I slice through them. So true, Bullfrog. Camo Campa, buddy. I was just showing some knives. I know you like knives. Poncho, I just shredded paper with this. It's not a toy. It's the Honshu Boshin toothpick. Look it up. The Honshu Boshin toothpick. It's a real knife. You can really buy it. It's made of steel. Sharp steel. Yeah. And even Camo Campa knows about this knife. Don't you, Camo Campa? You know this knife is quite real. Tell the good people, Camo Campa, about what you've seen on video, what you see me do with this knife. You know. I don't need to tell you. You got that right, Nancy. I originally got it from Bud K. Yeah, this can also chop through razor. You got that right. Quite real. You're just jealous because you don't have a nice knife like this. Yeah, you have guns, I get it. But guns, here's the thing about knives. They never run out of bullets. But I have other weapons that I use that shoot, so don't. You are just. They do. You gotta sharpen them. But this one hasn't dulled. Ever. I wouldn't do that, Poncho V. I wouldn't bring a knife to a gunfight. Wouldn't do it. Okay? Wouldn't do it. A knife is always a backup weapon. You know? Alright, we got 13 views. And only 3 likes. Thumbs up, people. Thumbs up. If you just came in, give me a thumbs up, man. We got 4 likes, yeah. Anyway. I can't show that on YouTube, sadly. Tell you what, Poncho, I'll leave it to your imagination. Oh, you want me to cut something? Oh, you want me to cut something cooler? Okay, cut something cooler. All right. You shredding paper's not enough for you? Okay. Perhaps this paper. I don't have anything. Yeah. Yeah. Good enough for me. Good little there's the old bad rubbish, I say. Yeah. I ain't writing nothing. Look. No. I'll come up with something. Not right now, I don't. Like, no, I won't, North Carolina. I don't have any styrofoam. Yeah, I got that. Let's see, I'll cut the paper again. Right. You get it. Well, that's a strange predicament. Might have to sharpen it a little bit after doing that cardboard cutting. Let's see. Do a little test. Oh, there we go. Well, worth halfway. Have to give this trash up, but that's good. No, I do not. Haha, this might do that. Camo Campa. Yeah. He's more than likely an idiot. Yes, we got an idiot. Slippery, how you doing? Yeah, after I cut that the thin piece of cardboard, yeah, I did. Not that blunt. Oh. No, it ain't. Not that blunt. It can handle cardboard. I gotta go get a piece of cardboard. It's just I got such a nice edge on this bad boy. And now I gotta fix it up. That's so true, so true. Ah. I'm tired of showing off. Okay, we got 14 views and only 7 likes. Thumbs up, people. Thumbs up. I'm putting on a show here. Just came in, give me some thumbs up. Come on now. Thank you, Clayton. God bless you. Amen. We got 9. Very good, very good. We can get up to 12, that'd be nice. Alright, that being said, we're doing well. I'm doing well. Well, you can look at my videos, Galaxy Eyes. I slice water jugs with it. Some milk jugs. I slice that with it all the way through. I've sliced like a plastic bleach bottle. That knife is not made for that. This one could probably. Slippery. Yep, milk jugs with water in it. Dude, I was fired. I got a new career path set out for me now. Bullfrog. Let's see. I want to get. Let's see. I want to get. Let's see. Perhaps. If I could choose anything, would be like a. I guess. I would like those throwing knives by Ace Jet, Adam Seldon's throwing knives. Like those. The really good ones. Slippery. All men love jugs. We like to see them wiggle. When you make them wiggle, when you that boom, 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 boom dance. Woo! Makes men go wild. Good for you, Bullfrog. Thank you, Slippery. Thank you. Well, I'll put it this way: when women bounce their boobs, it's what a man loves. I mean, a little bit of boob bouncing up and down and up and down. Now, some women. Some men prefer. Now, there are other men who prefer, like the butt over the booty. No, I'm an old-fashioned kind of guy. I'm a boob man, okay? I'm not a butt man. So it's like, yeah. That's my business. I'm not going to say about that. It's private. I'm personal, but I'm not talking about that. Yeah, both is good. Galaxy. Nice firm boobs are always welcome. Yes, Slippery. I'm not going to say the reasons. That's my business. Yes, I'm working on those things. But I have a new career path. I'm doing self-publishing on Amazon. I'm going to write a book of short stories. If you want to buy my book later on, because I'm really working on it. I just wrote another short story. Dear, I'm sorry. Because I don't want to. Because it's my business, Slippery. That's why. No, I'm just going to write a book. For now. There's something called self-publishing. I'm already writing some short stories. What do you think I'm going to do? Like I said, I'm working on self-publishing, Slippery. So I'm writing a book. I got plans. Trust me. This is a temporary thing, Slippery. You're right about that, Slippery. It will not. I'm building something. Yeah, I got savings, Slippery. I could, Bullfrog, I could. That being said, oh boy, well, look, okay, as Stallone once said, here's how you win. Life is going to knock you down. But a real man gets back up and keeps fighting, and keeps on fighting. It doesn't matter how many times life's knocked you down. It doesn't matter how many times you get back up. So I'm not bitching about it. I'm doing something about it. That'd be a good idea. It's so true, Galaxy Eyes. But trust me when I say, I'm working on it. And the second I publish my book, I expect, if you want to support me, buy a copy of my book. You know? Okay. I don't have that problem, Slippery. I'm not mad. Oh, no, I'm not mad, Slippery. I'm not mad at all. I'm not angry. Thank you, Slippery. No, I'm not angry. I'm a little passionate, but I'm standing for it. You know what I mean? So I'm not getting angry or nothing. No, no. I'm just standing for it, getting ready. No testiness. But yeah, it's a good time, isn't it? I'll be all right. God will see me through. It's going to be a book of short stories, Wyatt. A book of short stories. Based on my life. I'm also looking at all avenues. I don't live in California, Galaxy. Sure I will, Galaxy. All right, I gotta go. God bless you. All glory goes to God. Amen. He's not going to destroy this book.